Looking for a new space to sing, sip, and maybe get a little spicy? Say hello to Nikita Zubarev, Minneapolis's own karaoke king and real estate pro who brings the fun to finding your next home. Whether you're searching for a cozy condo, a bold new bachelor pad, or just somewhere with enough room for all of your activities, Nikita's got you. He's smart, responsive, and makes the entire process feel more like a party rather than a paperwork pile. House hunting can be stressful, but with Nikita, it's high vibes, good energy, and maybe a killer karaoke duet along the way. Need space for themed rooms? More storage for your favorite toys? No judgment here. Nikita's here for it. And yes, he will sing with you in your new living room. Clink, drink, and call Nikita. Your new home and your karaoke partner are waiting. Twin Cities based, you can find him on all social media at the Karaoke Realtor of Twin Cities, or give him a call or text at 763-373-4456. That's 763-373-4456. Nikita Zubarev, Minnesota's greatest karaoke realtor.
This is Kinks and Cocktails, a podcast where we explore all things kink and all things drink. Kinks and Cocktails contains explicit content. Listener discretion is advised.
Mermaids, Merfolk, and Sirens. Oh my.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're talking about today.
Uh-huh.
And what a great day for it, because it is below zero, I think, outside right now.
Yeah, and you're about to go on Groove Cruise.
Absolutely. So hopefully we'll see some mermaids.
Yeah, keep an eye
some
out.
Sirens. I mean, I might dress as a siren thinking about this.
Love it.
I have not done a great job of planning outfits, but, we're flying into Miami to go to Groove Cruise, so there'll be plenty of opportunity to find things that will work for that.
Very true.
Yeah. So
Good.
we got a couple days before the cruise.
Yeah, so we are recording twice in the same week.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So this will already be posted, or you'll already be on the cruise when this gets posted.
Exactly. And it's we put a lot of work into this one because we didn't want to get behind.
Right.
Obviously, we didn't want to fall off schedule because we've got to keep that up.
So I just been watching mermaid stuff for 2 days straight.
I know, and it's just so fascinating. Actually,
it is.
And I was really excited about this because one of the things that I read when I was younger was the Iliad and the Odyssey, and interestingly enough, that's where Sirens started. Is as part of the Greek mythology.
Love that.
Yeah, I was really into that, super nerd when I was younger, so I was super stoked for this episode.
Well, every girl wants to be a mermaid.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I would probably be more of that goth emo mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
You would probably too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
I'll go over that a bit later.
Yeah,
for both of us.
Oh, good.
Should
Good.
we jump into our drink pairing quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we found one called the Drunken Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
It is 2 ounces vodka, 2 ounces blue curacao, 1 ounce simple syrup, lime slice, and 1 can watermelon hard seltzer. It's
and it
blue.
is very blue.
It's beautiful.
Very mermaidy.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out.
Mm-hmm.
So I did want to cover the differences between sirens
Mm-hmm.
and mermaids.
Yeah, big differences.
They get mixed up a lot.
They really do. Yeah.
They are not the same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Sirens are straight up dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go over some of that in the history too about that. So yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, completely different.
I won't touch too much on it then. Mermaids are more mysterious and flirty.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Which we love.
Yes. Would you identify more as a mermaid or a siren?
Oh man. I mean.
I think I would look like a siren, but act like a mermaid.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't want to lure men in or people in with my siren call and then murder them.
Right. But we would look like hot sirens.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a Libra, so I'm
Yeah.
a balance, and yeah.
And I just love love. So,
Should we start out with some fun facts?
Oh yeah, I've got some really good ones.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So one of the ones that I found was very interesting. So sirens were connected to death rituals and not just temptation.
Okay.
Fun fact. Yeah. So in some Greek sources, sirens were companions of Persephone, and linked to funeral rites, singing souls into the afterlife. So not just dragging sailors to their doom, as you have often seen in literature, right? So more than just being connected to that temptation thing, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, because sirens are very protective of their waters.
Mm-hmm.
Very territorial.
Territorial. Exactly.
100%.
Yeah. What have you got?
So it's a tale as old as time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of horny sailors.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of its own thing, which we'll go over that more later. But magical kisses.
Ooh,
so some
kisses.
folklore claim a mermaid's kiss grants the ability to travel underwater.
Yeah.
Whoever they're kissing.
Yeah. Yeah. Which you've seen. You know, the horny sailors thing makes me think back to, when we were talking about the red light district, actually.
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
They did have a lot of horny sailors stopping by.
Yeah. Another fun thing is there are mermaids in landlocked cultures, interestingly enough.
Oh, you mean like Great Lakes?
Yeah, exactly. So folklore from some places where there's no ocean access, right? So like parts of Eastern Europe, Central Asia, or like what you're talking about, still feature mermaid-like beings, usually in a river or lake spirits tied to fertility as well as drowning.
Okay.
So not just your traditional mermaid that you'd think of.
At the sea.
Exactly.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to go over history?
Yeah. So
I feel like this is like a quick one until we get to media and pop culture.
Yeah.
There's a ton for that.
Well, the history is actually really cool. And of
Okay.
course, you know me, I love history.
Take it away.
So yeah, so let's get to it. So like I mentioned earlier, so the ancient world, so think like 800 BCE, so sirens as danger and desire. So sirens originate in Greek mythology. So they first appear in the Odyssey, as I mentioned earlier. So early sirens were not fish-tailed beauties, but they were actually bird women whose voices lured the sailors to ruin.
Bird women?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So think like wings, or like I'm trying to remember if you play a lot of MMORPGs, as I do, there are some creatures in there that are bird-like creatures. They fly, they've got claws on their feet, that sort of thing. So that's how they originated.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they embody the ancient fear of irresistible desire. Mm-hmm. So pleasure that leads to loss of control, madness, or death.
Yeah.
So if you think of that. So then moving into like more of a classical medieval era. So there's a transformation actually into mermaids. Okay. So they cross paths a little bit. So over time, sirens visually merged with mermaids. So by the Middle Ages, the mermaid became the symbol of temptation, vanity, forbidden sexuality. So sometimes you might see, mirrors, like for example, actually in The Little Mermaid, her mirror. So that's actually a nod to ancient times.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've never seen The Little Mermaid.
Oh, all right. Well,
I know. I was going to watch it for this, but there were so many movies to watch. We'll go over that later.
Yeah. And then there's the original, but then the live action, which they're similar. But so churches used mermaids as imagery of moral warnings or lust.
Okay.
So especially in unattainable or deceptive desire. So very interesting how they cross over there. And then we enter like the age of exploration. So the 1400s to 1700s. So like Columbus sailed the ocean blue, right? Okay. So or whatever, but that's the time period that I'm talking about. So this is where we enter the erotic curiosity of it.
Okay.
So sailors' tales describe mermaids as lonely, seductive figures encountered at sea.
Wow.
Right? So likely influenced by isolation, longing, and manatee sightings.
Okay.
Which the first documented official sighting of a mermaid was actually a manatee. Fun little fact.
Oh,
there.
like they mistook it for a mermaid?
Exactly.
Okay. I
exactly. So manatees are often mistaken as mermaids, or have been in the past, yeah. So the stories shift mermaids from moral symbols to objects of fascination. So there starts to be a twist there. So mixing yearning, fantasy, as well as projection. So your own fantasies that you're thinking of, they're projecting them onto this.
Yeah.
So then we move into the 19th century with romanticization as well as soft eroticism.
Okay.
Yeah. So think Victorian art. literature that's recast mermaids as tragic or beautiful, right?
They're like goddesses of the sea.
Exactly. So very much a shift in how they're viewed. So more of a sensual but socially acceptable symbol. And then of course we move into nowadays where there's the fetishization begins.
Of course.
So
because if it exists, it's gonna happen.
Exactly. So as psychology and sexology named fetishes, mermaids entered a niche erotic art and fantasy spaces. So common themes included transformation, power imbalance, non-human beauty. And I actually just thought of there's a movie, what is it called? I can't remember. It's in the 80s. Anyways, that was a good example.
Oh, Splash?
Splash. Yes, there we go.
That's the one I watched. I'm going to go over it. Yeah, later.
Yes. So it's interesting how we go from this dichotomy of just evil, avoid, lust to beautiful, unattainable, mysterious,
right,
in future or in modern times. So,
and even though people know about the danger of sirens, they still lust after them.
Exactly. It's like I don't know what you call it, but we've talked about it a few times with my thirst trap feed that pops up with the guys, and they're hot and they're wearing masks.
Yes.
So it's very similar.
Looks dangerous, but that's part of the appeal.
Yeah, it's that danger. Yeah.
It is. So there wasn't much psychology. I wouldn't know where to go with that.
Yeah.
It all kind of ties together, all of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just going to skip to common practices.
Yeah, let's do that.
So they use conch shells for phones to call their dates. They use coral for sex toys or dildos. When they queef,
okay.
it's water bubbles. When they queef, it's water bubbles that float to the surface.
Okay.
Eve, I'm just kidding. That's not my common practice.
Okay. I was like, wait, what? Hold on.
I wanted to prank you a little bit there.
I was like, wait, hold the phone. Coral, what is going on here? I am like lost in space.
I had to prank you a little bit for that.
That was good. That brought me pain just thinking about it.
I'm
my
totally
goodness.
Kidding. Okay.
Wow. I'm gonna need a minute after that. Anyways, continue.
Oh my God. I just wanted to make a joke there. Okay.
That was a good one. Thank you for that.
All right. Serious notes now.
Yeah, got it. Let's go.
Let's start with the obvious thing that everybody's wondering.
Yeah.
Anatomy.
Yeah. Which that video you showed me right before we started, oh goodness.
It was a porn video of...
I don't think the anatomy was correct.
I'm not sure. Okay, so...
I don't know.
Lots of people wonder how mermaids have sex. Let's be real. I did look it up for science, and it made me feel really dumb because the anatomy's like a fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Duh. Like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
So,
right?
Oh, God. We did watch mermaid porn.
Yeah.
For science.
For science, of course.
And you're right. I'm still not sure if that was correct, the anatomy that the AI did for that porn video we watched. But
yeah,
they basically have sex like any other fish would, or dolphins, or...
Yeah. It's nothing sexy that at least, that most people would find sexy.
Somebody's into it, but not us.
Yeah. Fertilize the eggs and tra-la-la.
To each their own. Exactly. So... I don't even know what to say. We never bring this up because we don't ever agree with it or put it on the show, but is this bestiality?
No.
It's all fake.
It's all fake.
And they're half human. Where does that align? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
I don't, yeah.
It's just a weird something I had to bring up.
Mermaids aren't real that we know.
Right.
So it's more like fantasy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're mating with humans.
Yeah.
Like, it's all just wild to think about.
I mean, that's just my personal opinion. So,
yes.
Because it's just fantasy, right? And I play a lot of fantasy video games and all kinds of stuff like that happens. It's just whatever. We've
done episodes about aliens and having sex with humans, and I don't know. Just falls into that category, I guess.
It's different.
So, I do want to talk about romance.
Yeah.
So, sirens, sexually, their sexuality is intentional and predatory.
Mm-hmm.
It's about pulling someone in, not connecting with them. their seduction is a tool, not an expression.
Yeah.
They use their charm, their voice, and allure are used to overwhelm or consume attention.
Mm-hmm.
The energy is very dominant. It's focused on obsession, fixation, and a loss of control to the sailors or whoever they're trying to get attention of.
Mm-hmm.
There's also often a sense of danger.
Yeah.
The mermaids are kind of opposite. Like I said, they're flirty. They're more sensual and curious. They're driven by fascination and mystery.
It's like they're cousins, and one's the sexier cousin and one's the naughty cousin.
Right. Yes. Yeah, mermaids are more playful, emotional, flirty, romantic.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people confuse the two, but they're total opposites.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
So,
well, interesting about that, The Little Mermaid, since you've never seen it.
yeah.
You probably know in there, she's vocal. She's a singer, and she
yes.
loses her voice.
I did hear about this.
Yeah, her voice is very, it draws people in.
Okay.
So it's almost like in that, thinking about it now, it's almost like they're crossing the two into one.
My next note is that mermaids use song and dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to have to watch A Little Mermaid now.
Yeah. You'll like it, I think.
I will.
It'll be right up your alley. So, I've got a couple common practices too that were interesting, I think.
Okay. I got a couple more, but.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Shibari.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Go on.
There's actually a shibari rope harness method called the mermaid.
Really?
It's exactly what you think it is. It wraps around your legs, your thighs, tied together like a mermaid.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've seen this.
Yeah.
Not like live in action, but online for sure.
And there's also mermaid themed dildos you can purchase.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
Of course there is.
Of course there is. I feel like we need to take a little field trip to Smitten Kitten or one of the places.
Yeah.
Just
buy all the themed
buy all the
dildos that we've
things.
talked about.
Do an unboxing.
For Patreon.
Yeah, for Patreon.
That'd
for
be
some of
fun.
our video content we got coming up. I think that'll be great.
Monster ones, aliens,
Whatever.
mermaids.
Yeah. So I thought this was interesting. So oftentimes there'll be shoreline offerings and bargains. It's very common.
What does that mean?
So folklore often includes humans leaving offerings like mirrors, as I mentioned, combs, silver, bread, or wine on beaches or rocks to gain favor or safe passage. Or knowledge from the merfolk. So sometimes framed as bargains and consequences. Or bargains, with consequences.
Okay. You mean like seashells?
No, more like human items that they would leave. So it's actually, again, referencing The Little Mermaid. So she uses a comb and a mirror. So things they would leave for them to take back.
The humans?
The mermaids would take back to the sea. So they're offering up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know
there
that.
wouldn't be consequences from the mermaids or the sirens. They're leaving offerings, very much like they did in, ancient Egypt, leave offerings for the gods or what have you.
Crows do that.
They do. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Crows actually hold grudges for generations.
Yeah.
And someone was teaching crows to attack certain people. Wink, wink.
Oh, God. Really?
In Minnesota.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Wow.
Anyway, that's all I'll say about that. But yeah, absolutely. It's very similar.
Awesome. All right, so
I gotta find some crow friends.
I tried being a crow person in the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
That was one of my hobbies.
Oh, really?
Was to become mama to a murder of crows. And I was halfway there. It was like a few weeks into COVID, and every day I bought peanuts. And every day I would show up on my front step at the same time every day.
Yeah.
And they would show up. I never got any gifts. I didn't get that far. But it got to the point where at the same time every day they were expecting peanuts from me. And they would come to my house. And I tried doing the whole shiny thing because they like shiny things.
They love that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get that far. I really wanted a crow friend.
Interesting. I just watched the Rick and Morty episode yesterday. The one with Rick and two crows.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay, you gotta watch it. There's actually 2 episodes with it, but yeah. So I was thinking about that all day actually because he was teaching them how to attack and do certain things. And it's pretty funny.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's a good segue into media and pop culture.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
All right, well, buckle up, everyone. This is going to be a long segment. We're only 20 minutes in.
I know.
Usually we're like an hour in by now, but I feel like majority of this was media and pop culture.
It really is. There's so much. Oh man, in the music video.
Should we talk about that first?
Let's talk about that first, because I feel like more people need to see that, because it is so ridiculous. It has 3 million views, but I don't know how we never saw this before.
Right. So her name is Cariel the Mermaid.
Yeah, Cariel, I think.
It's on YouTube. Look it up. It's called Mermaid Party.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's kind of like Barbie Girl, but with like from Aqua, but mermaid.
Yeah.
And how do we even begin to describe this?
I don't know. I mean, like, I almost feel like we can't give away too much, because
I know.
You have to see it.
You have to see it
to really experience it.
It's truly a mermaid party.
Yeah. I think one thing we could say about this is I think it's really cool what she did from a marketing perspective for herself. Having a marketing background.
She's like a real in-person mermaid for real life. Like hosts mermaid parties for, birthday parties. And she turned it into like a whole YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cariel the Mermaid.
And the video is so ridiculous. It's so funny. And I was so impressed, because I can tell they're either her coworkers that also do this, or they're her mermaid, fins or whatever. They were very expensive looking. They look like they were very well done. So kudos to her, for real. She did a great job, and just not taking herself so seriously.
Right.
The
whole thing is just, it's like a story when you watch it. Like, the party just plays out into its own way. I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to give away anything that happens. You just have to go watch it.
Yes.
But I think that, I think we've really sold it at this point.
Yes. Please go watch it. It's so good.
She's so sweet, dude. Just like so ridiculous. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are some other things that you found? Yeah.
Let me look. Okay.
I can't keep. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that song out of my head, to be honest with you.
I know, it's
catchy.
so funny.
Yeah, it's very catchy. Very, very catchy.
So the movie Splash.
Yeah.
I just saw it for my first time last night.
Yeah. Well, I saw that when I was a kid.
So good.
It is. It's so cute. And just, yeah.
So I know I haven't seen Little Mermaid, but from what I understand, the Disney version of any mermaid movie, it's like she's not treated well.
Yeah.
She loses her voice for him, like, right?
Kind of. Yeah, he doesn't know that, but she's essentially trying to become human.
Yeah.
And trades her voice for legs so she can go to land.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you've probably heard the song that is I want to be where the people are, right? So I use that song a lot with my dogs, because they want to be where the people are. They go outside for like 3 seconds. They want to come back inside. Yeah. But yeah, so that's essentially what she does. He doesn't know that, though.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not like he had anything to do with it.
Okay.
It's all Ursula, the evil witch. Yeah.
So Tom Hanks, who's in the movie Splash, he actually in the end turns into a merman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
for
correct.
her.
If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I saw it, but yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, I don't know, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, very cool. It's like, hey, I'm going to go do this for you. And yeah, very romantic. And it's a comedy too.
Yes,
yeah,
it is. Nice. She's really like ditzy.
Yeah,
she's like, I don't know, I'm a mermaid. I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on.
She comes to land and she's like,
what's going on? Has no idea. It's very much like that in The Little Mermaid too. She has no idea. She's just like, oh, and then like one of the scenes, she starts brushing her hair with a fork, because that's what she was doing under the sea.
Yes.
She found a fork. She's like, oh, this must be for brushing my hair.
It's like, it reminded me of, what's the movie where Tyra Banks turns from a Barbie doll into a human for a while.
Oh, yes.
And she's like, has no clue how to human.
Yeah, exactly. Which if you think, like, if somebody's living in the sea, that's what's going to happen.
I could not imagine.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So it's that's what's going to happen. You're going to come to shore and have no idea what's going on.
Right. Let's see. There's a scene in one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
With all the sirens.
Yeah, that's a good scene.
And all the horny pirates.
Yes.
Oh my God. She comes up to their boat. They're on like a tiny boat, and there's like 15 of them on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And she's singing to them, and like, but she's just like luring them in to attack them. And then there's like 30 sirens that come and attack them.
Yeah.
But it's very sexual at first. Like,
yep,
it's
exactly.
crazy. Great scene.
Like, we're going to get you. That's your traditional look at a siren.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
Such a good siren scene. Next up, the movie called The Shape of Water.
Ooh, I don't know if I've seen this one.
I did not watch it, but I watched enough clips.
Yeah.
So it's about a female janitor who works in some sort of government secret building. Where they're hiding a merman.
Oh, maybe I have seen this.
And all I know is that she ends up having sex with him.
Nice. Again, back to like, how does that work?
I know.
Because that's...
So there's a scene. There's a scene that I saw where her coworker asks, like, so how does that work? And the woman is mute. She's a mute.
Okay. No, I guess I have not. I don't think
so she has to use her hands to show how to describe this.
So does
she puts her hands together.
Because that's how it works, I guess.
My God.
Ew. Anyways,
so apparently, the merman, she puts her hands together and then she opens and makes like an opening with her hand. And then she puts her finger through the opening and so then it just comes out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yes, so she's using some sort of sign language.
Yeah.
To say,
it looks like it's hidden underneath the scales, the fish scales, and then it comes out when it wants to.
Oh, cute. That's adorable. So, like...
Mermaid sex is be so curious.
I'm so curious about this because...
everything that we watch about mermaids is always sexual.
Yes.
Or romantic or something.
So
it's like, yeah, how are they having sex?
Yeah.
It's on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it. Yeah.
And every merman is so hot. Like...
and mermaids and sirens, they all are.
Yeah. I mean, Aquaman's not technically a merman, but like...
True.
He's got the equipment.
Yeah. It sure does.
Yeah. Oh, man. But seriously, though, no, okay. This is going to sound terrible, but, if you're, rubbing up against a dude, his pants are on, and, pops boner. Oh does that work the same with the scales?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right. So now I have a visual for that.
Is it covered in scales? I don't know.
Okay. That's a very good question. Right? Probably not.
Probably not.
But like, do the scales part?
I don't know.
Pretty much. Flap?
That's from what I gathered. Yes.
So many questions.
So, and also like pregnancy. There's no pregnant mermaids. They lay eggs.
They lay
like
eggs,
a fish. Yeah.
Right. So like,
this is a rabbit hole I went down.
I know, me too. I did too, and I was like, well, we'll just discuss it in the episode, and then let everybody else go down the same rabbit hole with us.
Should we move on to the next movie?
Yes, absolutely.
So you know Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she did a spinoff called Sabrina Down Under, where she went to Australia, and she's a witch, obviously. Mm-hmm. And they find a merman and they fall in love. I tried to watch it, but it's not available anywhere.
Really?
Yeah. But
here, hold my beer. I gotta go find this.
I'm sure you or Danny can find it somewhere, but it was not available publicly anywhere.
So Sabrina Down Under.
Yeah.
Got it. And we're sure this isn't a porno. Because it sounds kind of like
it's Sabrina the Teenage Witch, so no.
Okay, got it.
Oh my goodness.
Although, was she actually a teenager in that show? I digress.
No.
Let's move on.
No.
Yeah, that's what
she
I
was
thought.
not. There's a lot of mermaid erotic novels as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I listened to some audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
There actually, there's a lot of erotic books on this.
Is.
I mean, I just saw that, and there's oh man, there's so many, and the names are ridiculous.
Yes,
I don't know if you have any. I didn't save any of them, but the names are ridiculous.
I did not.
Like, yeah, maybe we'll post that in part of
Splash,
later.
I'm taking a bath.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But no, the names are ridiculous. It's like, I mean, you just Google it. You'll find them.
Yep.
Yeah. Trust me.
It's a
Just
lot.
Google mermaid erotica, and there is an endless sea of ridiculous names.
There's novels, there's porn, there's movies. It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Do you have anything else for that?
No, I think what we have a couple of actual
We
stories.
do.
Yeah, so we've got one about a siren, and then also one about mermaids. So I think you want to do the first one, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. This one's about sirens, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so these are real live like stories
That we found online.
Yeah, of things, like accounts of these things happening.
Yes.
Obviously, they're older, not necessarily confirmed, but they're stories that have been told over time. Yeah.
All right. Story number 1. The sailor who loved the voice, not the body.
Yeah.
In the late 1800s, there's a recorded account from a Mediterranean port of a sailor who refused to disembark for weeks after claiming he'd heard a siren singing offshore. What made the story unusual wasn't the claim itself, those were common, but why he stayed.
Yes.
He told the dockmaster that he never saw her. No body, no tail, no face. He heard only the voice. He described it as wet silk and salt.
Wow. I read this, but I don't remember.
Wow.
I forgot that part. That is, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wet silk and salt.
There it is. Saying it made him feel suspended, like floating between sleep and drowning. He wasn't interested in being taken, harmed, or even touched. He just anchored his ship farther out each night, hoping to hear her again.
Mm-hmm.
Modern fetish scholars often point to stories like this as early examples of auditory fixation, where arousal or fascination is rooted in sound rather than sight. Sirens weren't just sexualized for their bodies, but for control through voice, surrender through listening, and the intimacy of being reached without contact.
Yeah.
So in kink terms, that is early blueprint for voice play, control dynamics, and consensual loss of agency fantasies. Centuries before we had words for any of it.
Yeah.
Wild.
So, it's interesting because this story, I liked it because it actually makes me think that this may be some of the roots of where The Little Mermaid came from, because that's similar to the start of that
Because she was singing.
Yep, she was singing, and he was trying to find her and what have you. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
he didn't even care to see her. He just was so...
Yeah, it was just so enthralled. He's like, that voice. Oh,
yeah.
Goodness. So,
music and song can have really deep connections to
absolutely
sensuality and sexuality, and yeah,
it really can. I mean, if you think of like a band and somebody becomes obsessed with the lead singer, it's because they feel that music is so powerful. It's healing, it's passionate, it's about love. I mean, even the hardest of music can make you feel better.
Yes.
Can make you feel something, and people want that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I mean, there is even I forgot to mention this, on like Spotify, Apple, anywhere. There you can look up like siren music.
Oh,
and there's an entire you can listen to what people have created or what they think siren music would sound like.
Oh man,
it's intense.
I should make some of that.
That you should.
Yes,
it's intense to listen to.
Okay, noted. just rip the Ariel voice right on me. No, I can't do that. Disney's very protective of their IP.
Yeah.
All right. So the next story. Yeah. So this one's story 2, the mermaid tale that started a private club.
Okay.
So I'm reading this one. Obviously, I have a private club, but. So in the 1950s, a small group of performers in Florida began hosting private aquatic salons, as they call them. So these weren't burlesque shows, weren't advertised publicly, these weren't burlesque shows and weren't advertised publicly. Make sure I say that right. So invitations were handwritten, which that gives me some ideas. Guests dressed formally. So I think black tie, right? No touching was allowed. The main attraction, is a woman who wore a meticulously crafted silicone mermaid tail years before they were commercially available.
Okay.
So years before the crazy video that we watched earlier.
Right.
What made it fetish, more of a fetish, wasn't the nudity or the sex. It was the immersion the immersive experience that you got.
Okay.
So guests watched her struggle to move on land, then slip into a custom pool where she became fluid, powerful, as well as untouchable.
It was an entire act.
An entire
for the party.
show for the party, exactly.
Okay.
So she didn't speak. She made eye contact underwater and stayed submerged longer than seemed possible. So I don't know if you look this up or not, but there's ways and things that they can have in their tanks, or you don't know that they're taking air from different places.
They have
that's what she used.
Well, modern day when they do this, they have the tube that they can blow, get air from while they're underwater.
Yeah,
it seems like it was a long time ago where they didn't have that. Okay.
Well, they could. I mean, plastic tubes existed.
I know, but it doesn't sound like that.
She probably also trained herself really well.
Yes.
Yeah. So many attendees later described the experience as deeply erotic, but also reverent. The tale represented transformation, restriction, and otherness. So on land, she was limited. In water, she was sovereign.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is one of the earliest real-world examples of what we now call object integration fetishes. So where an item like a tail, a corset, or a restraint isn't an accessory, but the source of power and identity itself.
Mm-hmm.
So another interesting fact is that several of those salons, quote unquote, eventually evolved into early fetish social clubs. So long before the word fetish community was mainstream.
Wow.
I know, right? So cool.
That's intense.
Very intense.
Especially back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's more modernized where you can go to the Ren Fest or something and see a mermaid or,
Yeah.
But back in the day, I'm sure that was not common.
No, this thing, an underground club where you're going to see this crazy performance.
Yes.
Somebody underwater. I almost think what was the guy that used to do all the escapes? The magician.
Oh.
Ended up dying in his own trick.
Oh, God. David Copper? No. I know who you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
Yeah. Anyways, it'll come to me at some point after we're done recording. Probably.
Right.
But I think of because it was a similar time period.
Yeah.
I think of that very, very mysterious. People are dressed up. It is a show. So that's what I think of.
Handwritten invitations.
Yes, I know.
That's insane.
That is insane. That's like some Illuminati stuff.
Right? All those old school masquerade parties. And
exactly.
They still happen today.
They do. They really do. So, now's the time. Let's just start our own.
Oh boy.
Kinks and Cocktails Masquerade.
We'll have mermaids.
Yeah.
We'll have an alien area.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have some who knows what.
Clown area.
Some ice cube butt plugs.
And your drinks, obviously.
Obviously. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some balloons to pop.
Yeah, for sure. There'll be a whole clown face painting area from our last episode.
Speaking of clowns, we do have friends over right now. They're upstairs hanging out.
I know. We were so worried. They are the loudest clowns in town.
So if you hear anything, sorry. But we're going to go join them now.
Yeah.
Clown around.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you for listening, everyone. This is a quick but very informative one, and I loved it.
I loved it too. I'm so glad we did this. What a great thing to do on a weekend.
And to kick off Groove Cruise for you. Go see some mermaids.
Go see some mermaids. I'm going to take so many pictures and send them, and then we can post that and, reference this episode for sure.
Love it.
So go check us out.
Yeah, please rate us 5 stars. It helps us out so
It really, really does. It really does. And we love you. We love everything that's been happening with our viewership. We've been doing great.
Yes.
So
this has been our little escape from Minneapolis.
It really, truly has. And we're happy to keep doing this and keep providing some sense of normalcy for everyone.
Yes. Please check out our social media. Kinks and Cocktails everywhere you can think of it. I think that's it.
That's it. All right. Let's go make some more mermaid drinks.
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.